what's up everybody? Happy New Year. Hope your new year is off to a great start. And like most people, I'm sure you've made some resolutions. Maybe one of those is to maybe learn an instrument, maybe learn how to play guitar or piano or whatever it is. So with that being said, what I'd like to do is go over a topic that I think is very important, especially if you're just starting out learning a new instrument. And so what we're going to talk about is daily practice necessary? Now, before we answer that, I think we should go over a very important question you should ask yourself. And that is, for what reason am I doing what I'm doing? Or just simply, why do I want to learn to play guitar? Why do I want to learn to play piano? I think if you answer that question at the get-go, it'll help you not only become better over time, but it'll keep you motivated to actually want to practice. Okay, so let's say you've never picked up the guitar before. This is going to be your very first time attempting to learn to play, which I think is awesome. It's a new year, perfect time to start that. So again, ask yourself, well, why? Why do I want to learn how to do this? Why do I want to put myself through the necessary steps it's going to take to not only learn how to play, but to hopefully stick with it and get better over time, which I think is what you really should focus on if you want to learn how to play an instrument. That's just my personal opinion. Now maybe you just want to pick it up just to learn your favorite songs, or just to play in your church band. You just need to know a few chords. That's okay too. We're not all going to play guitar for 20 years and be professional musicians or whatever. So anyways, is daily practice necessary? Well, if your goal is just to play, just to maybe impress your friends, maybe just to learn a new hobby, maybe it's to join your local church in the worship group or whatever it is. In the very beginning, yes, I think it's absolutely necessary to practice every day. That's going to keep you focused on it. If you only practice a couple days a week when you're just starting out, you're not going to progress like you would if you practiced every single day. Now that being said, you don't have to practice 2, 3, 4 hours a day. Who has time for that, right? I mean, we all have jobs, or we're in school, we have families, we have other things going on. Our life's not going to revolve around our instrument. To be quite frank, if it did revolve around it, we'd probably get burned out pretty quickly. Unless we're like playing in an orchestra every night, or we're professional musicians who we play every single day, then yeah, it's a little bit different. But I'm just talking about the everyday person who just wants to pick it up and learn how to play. Is it necessary? Yes. Is 2 hours a day necessary? No. If you can only get 30 minutes a day of practicing every single day, that's going to be better than only practicing a couple days a week, an hour, hour and a half a day. Keeping that frequency is so important, especially when you're starting out. Okay, so let's go back to that why. So maybe it was to just learn how to play your favorite songs. Well, guess what? You spent 30 minutes a day, every single day, for 2 months, and you've learned how to play a song now. That's great. You only spent 2 months doing it. That's really not a lot of time at all. Not everyone's going to progress that quickly, and maybe you'll progress even quicker than that. But that's your why. You got to where you wanted to be because you stuck with it. You realize that, yeah, this daily practice, it was necessary. It was necessary to get me to where I wanted to be. So great. You've learned how to play your favorite songs. So now what? You either decide to stick with it even longer, learn more complicated songs, maybe eventually join a band, or whatever. Now let's say that you've gone a couple months and you practice every single day for 30 minutes. And now you're starting to get a little bit burned out. Okay, set it down. Set it down for a day. Set it down for 2. You're not going to negate all that progress. It's just not going to happen. You're going to pick it back up and you're going to be right where you were. Especially if you've done that every single day. I've been playing for 15 plus years, and if I spent every single day playing, at this point, I'd get burned out. I don't play every day anymore. Now I do, when I want to learn something new, I do practice it every single day for a while, just to get that connection going. Then once I learn it, I may take a break for a day, because I can. I've been playing for 15 plus years. I'm not going to forget how to play in a day or two or whatever. So it's very important to, if you want to stick with it in the long term, to, yeah, maybe practice every single day, but also take a break. Take a break from it. Like I said, your life is not going to revolve around this, especially if it's just for fun, and if it's just for a hobby, or even if it's for a profession. Maybe one day you do join a band, and you play for a living. Yeah, you're going to play maybe every day, but you're going to have times where you're not playing because you're going to take a day off, and maybe that's your time to set it down. Just like when we go to our 9 to 5 jobs, we have days off, right? If we worked every single day, we'd get burned out and we wouldn't want to work there anymore, right? Same thing. So, with that being said, I hope this kind of answers that question. Should I practice every single day? First of all, you need to evaluate why you want to pick up this instrument. In the beginning, it's going to be hard, and I hope you realize that before you start it. It's going to be difficult, no matter what instrument you decide to play. You're going to be putting your hands and fingers in awkward, unnatural positions, and it's going to be tough for a while. But if you stick with it every single day, you're going to get to where you want to be quicker, and you're going to be better. It's going to be better for you in the long run to stick with it every single day. So I hope that kind of answers any questions you had about daily practice, and I hope you stick with it.